Likewise, another misconception, that when people hear the word caliphate, they think, or khilafah, they think that this means that the khilafah must be established within the UK or other non-Muslim countries. And of course, the people who popularized this were people in the late 90s and early 2000s who would carry banners saying Sharia law for the UK, popularizing this concept amongst Muslims and non-Muslims, because many people unfortunately do not take their religion from classical sources, meaning whether that is classical literature, Islamic literature, or classical ulama, studying with ulama. They take their religion from the media. So when they saw people carrying banners, Sharia law for the UK, Islamic law for the UK, or in areas of London, you had people patrolling areas claiming that they are establishing Sharia law. This gives the concept to so many non-Muslims and Muslims alike that the Sharia law is something that is established, or the Caliphate is something that is established in non-Muslim countries. This is also a point used by fundamentalists, Hindu fundamentalists and Buddhist fundamentalists currently in Burma, that whenever they have a Muslim minority that they need to persecute, they claim that that Muslim minority is asking for Sharia law in a non-Muslim country. Meaning, the perfect tool, the perfect reason to give justification of persecution of any Muslim minority would be that that Muslim minority is asking for Sharia law in a non-Muslim country. So if there is a group of people asking for Sharia in a non-Muslim country, then that is used as a justification of persecuting those Muslims. But in reality, in classical Islam, we know that the Caliphate is to be established in Darul Islam, meaning in Muslim countries. The Caliphate as an obligation to be established, a communal obligation, is to be established in Muslim countries, not in non-Muslim countries. So any Muslim who calls for the Caliphate in non-Muslim countries is mistaken, and they are a cause for discord, meaning they cause discord when the majority population will then oppress the minority Muslims who are living in peace with the non-Muslim majority. This is another misconception, again, when we hear the word caliphate. And in reality, these things are done in order that people dislike khilafah, caliphate. Meaning, when you associate Islam, the Kaaba, the Quran, with terrorism and with violence, then people have an aversion, a natural aversion for such concepts. Likewise with the caliphate, when the caliphate is associated with establishing that caliphate in non-Muslim countries, then that non-Muslim population has a justification for violence against Muslims.